This document links to the statistics and probability topic of the IB Maths course. On page 1.2 we just see a sample of data. We've got 3 1s, some 2s, 5s, 6s and 3s and so on and so forth. So when you go to page 1.3 you see the dot plots of this data. Now the two dot plots are of the same data, but up on the top graph that line represents the mean of the sample, and down at the bottom that line represents the median. The idea being that as you grab a point, it selects in both places, and as I move backwards and forwards, you can see in the top graph the mean is constantly being updated. The mean is obviously using every single data point in the data set, whereas down below the median is not moving at all, and in fact generally doesn't move very much and only moves ever so slightly for a particular section. So this is conveying the idea that the mean is far more sensitive to all data, whereas the median really doesn't pick up variance in more extreme values. Going on to page 1.4, we have exactly the same setup, but now what we have, in addition to the mean, we also have the maximum, we have the mean, and we have the minimum, and down here we have the mean again, and we have one standard deviation above the mean and one standard deviation below the mean. So the idea here is if I grab that point and move it back and forth, in the bottom diagram the standard deviations and the means are always changing, and so again they're picking up all the data points, whereas in the top graph only some of the points move only some of the time. So if we're looking for justification for why we might be interested in using something called the standard deviation, it is being demonstrated here in that the other measures that we have of the spread of a piece of data, such as the maximum minimum, just aren't sensitive enough and are possibly too crude for the job. That's it. That's all it